Hey, Judy,
Hi, Lisa. Are you feeling strong today?
I am feeling super strong.
I think that's a good look for both of us. Yeah. Okay. So day
And I
five.
really do. I've got some good muscles these
Well, you
days.
notice I covered mine up because
Yeah.
then mine are not that good. But I know
Yeah, I
you've
got some
gotten pretty
gams.
buff since you've been doing physical work, right? Next, I'll see you baling hay on the farm or something. I don't know.
Not so much.
Uh,
No, no.
I did that when I was your age. So,
Really?
yep, yep, yep.
That does not sound like fun.
It builds your muscles.
I bet it does.
Yep.
Yes, I've lost a few pounds. I've built some muscles. Now that I'm just working at in the plant place, I need to keep these muscles going and keep
I
my
know.
my form as it is. So
Good luck with that.
I
I know
appreciate
my job that I just left, I used to walk about 10,000 steps a day, and
it.
that won't be as easy to do now. So,
But
that's
you can organize your life to do that.
yeah, exactly.
So when I walk the dogs, I do about 3,500 steps,
Okay.
you know?
How
So
far is that? How does that work out?
1.78 miles.
Okay, so almost 2 miles,
Yeah.
3,500. Yeah.
Mhm.
So when I was walking 10,000 steps, that would be about
6 miles?
6 miles. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
So that I don't have to do it all together.
Right. Exactly.
Right.
But everybody
Okay.
is strong. So today on our 30-day journaling journey, this is day number
Five.
5.
Five.
And we are writing about strong today, whatever that
Mhm.
means to you. And it could be, I'm not going to say anymore.
I know strong fits into our vocabulary in a multitude of places, doesn't it?
Hmm. Hmm.
So it's however the word strikes you and whatever you choose to say. There
Hmm.
are no wrong answers. And let's just go have some fun and
Okay,
write about strong.
here we go.
Okay.
On your marks, get set, and go. Okay, we're back.
We're
How'd that go for you?
back. Well, it went pretty well, I think. The word strong certainly does have a lot of meanings in the English vocabulary. And, you know, I stayed away from writing about strong odors because I thought that one was a little bit derogatory, but I could have written about it because it was in my little mind.
That one never even entered my mind. So,
Yeah, I talked about the fact that, sometimes people say that women aren't physically as strong as men as far as, being able to do hard labor and all that kind of thing. And what I said is I think women are working out more and they're becoming stronger and they're thinking more about their ability to lift certain amounts and that kind of thing. So I never assume that a woman is weak in that area
hmm,
because you just don't know. And
hmm,
like your sister is extremely strong and she
hmm,
doesn't
hmm,
really work out or anything like that. Your
hmm,
father is also very strong and he's just kind of a small statured guy, but my
hmm,
goodness, I've
hmm,
never seen anyone that lifts what he can lift. Um, and then I also talked about being strong emotionally.
hmm,
And
hmm,
I was told recently that I was a very strong woman, and I thought about that, and I thought, really? I didn't really put
hmm,
that together. But what I know is that my husband would expect me to be a strong woman because I
hmm,
always was in our relationship. So
hmm.
I took that comment as a compliment.
Yeah, yeah. And I took it as emotional strength.
Hmm.
And recently I am pursuing some life goals.
Hmm.
And when those goals aren't easy and you have a stumble or something is, you're like when I was adopting, when things are not looking positive or when they're not the chips aren't falling the way you hope or expect them to, it's easy to, to I don't know whether to say give up hope, but the emotional strength comes from two things. First of all, sitting with the sadness, and that is not a sign of emotional weakness.
Hmm.
And then also is the strength of saying to yourself, I'm going to use this time to evaluate, am I still on the right path? Is this
Mhm.
still what I want?
Mhm.
Yes or no? And then, in other words, it's a time of reevaluation and either
Mhm.
recommitment or, changing that trajectory just a little bit towards either a new goal or um a, not a changed goal, but something that's maybe even more true. Maybe the goal you were on wasn't
Wasn't perfect. Wasn't,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
And
But
so
you
I
might
think emotional
slightly
strength has
shift.
to do with, really using what we're doing right now and living from a place of really connection and
Mhm.
evaluation and truth to where you are and where you want to be.
Exactly. And it's very possible that by taking that slight turn, like the sailboat in the wind, you'll actually come closer to your ultimate goal than if you were stubbornly stuck on staying on the
Mhm.
original course.
And that's not easy. I mean, I think
Mm-mm.
in our culture, we tend to have a vision of, like I did in college. It was like when I started, I didn't know what I wanted to be when I grew up. And
Mhm.
when I found education, I did a quick little assessment and I was like, oh, education, that's what I'll do. And it set me on a course. And
Mhm.
when I did my student teaching, I worked with some profoundly handicapped young kids. And
Mhm.
I thought to myself, it had no, it was like working at Burger King for me. I had no passion for that, but I knew I needed to get my degree and get done,
Mhm.
you know? And
Mhm.
so I kept on the course and finished that course.
Right. Right. Mhm.
But, goal planning and dream accomplishment is not for the weak of heart.
No, no, it's really not. And, sometimes the setbacks can actually be the best thing that could happen to you. And I found a quote the other day that I thought really said it says, the place which may seem like the end may also be the beginning.
Ooh.
You like that? That's by Ivy Baker
Mhm.
Priest. And I thought,
Huh.
wow, that is so true. You think, oh, well, there goes my dream. But it may be the beginning of a slightly different dream that
Mhm.
would be even more compatible with where you're going. And I think it takes strength to keep your mind open to seeing that those subtle changes might just be the answer.
Wow, Judy, we could
This is
rip on
good.
this all day, couldn't we?
Yep. Now it's our listeners' turn. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Well, thank
Okay.
you. And we'll see you tomorrow for
See you tomorrow. 6,
day number 6, which is
dedicate. Tomorrow we're going to dedicate ourselves. We're just going to dedicate. I won't say any more.
okay. Love you. We'll see you then.
Okay. Bye, honey.
Bye-bye.